So I'm getting ready to put the carpet down in the back here. I got some, got everything taken out of it. Looks good. Got some astroturf. It's kind of light astroturf, pretty short. I'm gonna put the green in the back, and I think I'm gonna make the floor mats and the whole front kind of middle area the tan. So I'm gonna get started, and I'll show it to you when I get finished. It'll be nice too. It kind of covers up some of these seat latches. You can see they're everywhere here. I like that astroturf because it has a backing on it. A little bit of a backing to give it a little bit firmer feel and hold together a little better. But I think it'll be good because I can get it wet if I need to. I can rinse it out. I was going to put a rubber mat or something like that back here, but there's really no way to keep too much moisture out. I felt like this was the best way. If need be on a rainy trip, I might put even like a piece of plastic underneath this stuff. Like a ground cloth or something like that kind of effect. But we're going to try this out for this next camping trip and see how it goes. I think there's supposed to be a little bit of rain, and I know there'll be a little bit of dirt. Not too bad, but be a good test for it. So can't wait. I'm going to get started. Okay, so that went pretty good. I maybe could have cut it a little closer in a couple spots, but pretty much cut exactly to fit for this. There's no give in it. I've been walking around. It's pretty firm. But it's looking really good. Whoops. I love the green. I think it's gonna work out just fine. It comes right up on this door, nice and even along here. I thought it was gonna stink, but it doesn't. And I brought it all the way up to protect up here, especially in this area where I'm gonna be getting in and out. But I may have to alter it a little bit when I take that third row out and make that platform back there for storage. But went really well, and I'm getting ready to make the floor mats for the front. I got some tan for up there so I can use them all the time, and I might double layer them because I got quite a bit of material. But this astroturf, I always liked it, and I always liked this green. We had it around our pool when I was a kid at one point, and I love it. I think the cot will sit nice and firmly on there. Easy to sweep, shake out, spray off. And guys, for 6x8 at Menards, it was $14.99 for a 6x8. Clean edges on it, cuts real nice. I just use an X-Acto blade and some scissors to trim it up. Like I say, I got a little bit away from the wall over there, but overall perfect fit, looking good. Add a little color to it. I've got a lot of the tan and black so far. We're gonna start mixing it up a little bit. Once I get all my crap in there, there'll be so much stuff in there. There'll be all kinds of colors, but it's looking good. I'm not real concerned about how it looks, but I just want it to look clean. And sorry about the sirens in the background there, but just kind of have some earth tones. You know, Eddie Bauer style, something like that, old school. Looking good. Looking good with the cotton here. Went out and got some tassels. Do like a little tribute, little shout out to 70s van culture. Just a little trim here and there. Doesn't have to be a shag roof or anything like that, but just in memory of the golden age of vanning. But there's a new one on the horizon, so just wanted to throw a little tribute out with some tassels. See a little bit more of that here and there. But looks great. The feet set up nice on this carpet. There's no really give in it. Go around the other side. I couldn't be happier with this cot too. Every time I do a video, I gotta mention that. Plenty of room for some extra cargo underneath there. Keeps this floor clean. It had all those hooks for the seats before. This just cleaned it way up. Did I mention it was $14.99 for a 6x8? So looks great. Okay, so the AstroTurf floor mats went in real nice, fitting in here amazingly. A lot of places you can even tuck it under the edge of the trim, like on this seat bracket here. And it got a little interesting. I threw some of the green in along the side of the seat here. You know, that's a place that gets really dirty right there. And I'm trying to preserve this van so I can maybe sell it again someday, so I don't want to ruin the carpet in it. And also I want it to be easy to clean when I'm camping. I want to just be able to brush that off. Like I said, I've got some towels that I use in here. I'm going to experiment with the moisture. I don't know that these will hold a whole lot of moisture out, but be interesting to see. I have some other stuff I can use on there if it's going to be a really wet condition. I put a little green in here from the back to accent it. Put some splits in it there where it could fit over the vents and stuff okay. But I mean, it fit really good around that gas pedal. And I ran it way up past the pedals all the way up to where stuff starts on the firewall. I did that on both sides. On this one, it went all the way up. So it's protecting all the carpet. You don't have that little dirty strip along the edge. And like I say, if I need extra protection, I can throw it in there. But it looks really good. The lighting's a little weird tonight. The sun's just getting ready to hit twilight. But looking great. Got all my stuff kind of moved around here. I apologize, but here's the green again. Looking great. So, like I said, these little side areas, I protected those too, and I think it's going to make a nice layer of protection for that carpet. Went in really easy. I think the whole thing took me maybe 45 minutes. I'm loving it. Old girl. Okay, so here it is. Got the AstroTurf in it. I've got all the curtains except the one here that goes over this door. It comes up and covers this window. Did all black fleece all the way around. I think it's going to be a good insulator and keep most of the light out. It's not blacked out. You can still see around the tops here and there. But I have this really good little hook system. I'm using some picture hangers. And actually, I forgot to do this one. I've done them all except this. I was using these hooks, but they didn't really work that well. So I switched to kind of a, let's see if I can find one in the light for you. Here you go. To this black wire, which I've used for a lot of things over the years. It's just kind of like a multi-strand electrical wire. Pretty decent sized gauge, but you just twist it around and it stays forever. Whatever you twist it to, it's staying. I've had some blinds hanging up on the porch for years with these. But it just hooks on like that, and you take this little picture frame thing and you just stick it in the trim. Let me find a piece. Like here's this trim along this door handle. So I'm just gonna stick that right in there, boom, it's done. I bring the other one up. Like I say, I still need to switch that one. I missed that one here, but hook it on there like that. It's hooked in the trim. It doesn't damage anything. It's quick and easy to remove, and if I ever decide to trade old girl, it doesn't leave a bunch of holes. Like over here you can see where I've, every foot or so I've got one. But it doesn't leave a bunch of holes or glue marks or any of that. So I got these curtains up. It's pretty well darkened out in there. It's at twilight, so the light's a little odd, but carpet's looking good, cot's looking good. Like I said, I've got the tassels in there to harken back to the days of 70s vanning, 80s vans. But looking good, pretty dark in there. Try to get focused again. But anyways, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you later.